Hey, what's going on guys, it's Lewis here for a new video. In this video I'm going to be speaking about something really important to the channel, and that is the fact that we're going to be rebranding the channel, so we will no longer be known as Frosty Fez, we'll be known as Lewis Rosa. And you guys are probably wondering the reason for that. For me the reason's quite obvious, for some of you guys it's probably also quite obvious, but for others it may not be obvious at all. So for close followers of the channel and people who know me personally, when I created this channel I named it Frosty Fez after my frozen white Ford Fiesta ST. We obviously no longer own that car, it's actually written off now. We've gone through everything, it's all been paid out, so that's a thing of the past pretty much, not something that's going to resurface again. So we no longer own the ST, therefore the channel name is not really fitting into the category where my videos are being posted and they think, oh, Frosty Fez. I don't know, it's just a personal thing, I think. I don't think the channel should be called Frosty Fez anymore because we no longer own the Fiesta. And the content that I want to make has nothing to do with that name. So instead I've chosen to rebrand my name to a alias which I've used online since I was about 6 years old, which is Lewis Rosa. Probably the only Lewis Rosa out there. I don't think anyone else has ever used that name for anything else. I've used Lewis Rosa for forums, RuneScape, porn websites. I shouldn't have said that, but literally everything. This name is me, it defines who I am, so it's a more personal thing for me, on a more personal level. So I think this channel should reflect that personally. I think that we're going to be doing lots of different things, and we're not just going to be focused on building an engine, we're going to be going to shows, we're going to be doing all sorts which I haven't even planned yet. So I personally think that this channel should be named Lewis Rosa because of the fact that we no longer own the Fiesta, and it just doesn't make sense to name the channel after something that doesn't even exist anymore. Now, that's not saying that my video quality is going to change by any means. I'm going to try and continue to improve myself, you know, each and every video, so don't worry about anything changing. Nothing is really changing apart from the fact that the channel is going to be getting a rebrand. So rather than the channel name being tied to a specific car, it's going to be tied to me and who I am on the internet, and the alias that I've used ever since I was 6 years old. Let's just speak a little bit about the outcome of the claim, because I think I'm alright to speak about that now. I'm not being muted by anyone, and I think you guys deserve to know what's happened. On Frosty, on the Fiesta, I fought for a good claim, and obviously a lot of the value on the car was also in modifications which were fully declared by a modified insurance specialist called Adrian Flux, and I basically waited, I think it was nearly 2 months for Adrian Flux to do anything about this. And actually the claim was in the arms of the underwriter, which was AXA. It was not really anything to do with Adrian Flux, but they'd confirmed that all of my modifications were declared, they were all on the car. So the outcome of the claim was the car was paid out at market value plus 50% of the price of the mods which I had supplied them with the information for. So altogether I got around about 15k. 11,000 of that went straight into the finance, which I think paid the finance off, but I had a payment come out the other day, so I'm gonna have to call them tomorrow, but I'm hoping they've put that through. If not, I'm gonna get a refund, and I'm gonna have to be calling Adrian Flux AXA. I'm going to have to be calling AXA. So the 11k went there. I got 3.5 because they had to take my voluntary excess off, and that was the claim settled. So a lot of modifications that I had on the car were not necessarily paid out for, and I didn't get as much as I'd wanted back from that. But either way, it went the way that I wanted it to. I did get equity from it. I didn't lose tons of money, and they did pay out on the car in the end. So it did take a while, but we got there eventually. With that money now, I've paid off a big debt of mine, and I've started to put money into getting the engine built back up. So there's those two things. So I've got a lot of stuff in my room right now. I've got like clutch, flywheel, I've got gaskets and stuff all over my room, so I need a really good tidy up after this video. But yeah, I'm an open guy, so I'm just going to be honest with you guys about this whole thing like I just have been. I've, you know, put the money into paying stuff off which needed to be paid off, but also put the money into progressing the engine build ready for it to go into the Mark V. So this video's literally just been to talk about the two things that are going on right now. One, the rebrand, where I'll be changing the logos and everything, so this is probably the last time you'll, recognise this logo. And two, the outcome of the claim. But I think that pretty much flattens everything off there. That's another door closed. The ST is behind us now, and I really miss it. I really do. It was such a great car. I had a lot of fun. It was a beautiful car at the end of the day, and some things I wish now I didn't do to it, but some things I was really happy for. I made it into something truly unique. With the help of a few friends. There was no professional work per se done to it. It was just literally me and my friends modifying a car, which I went a little bit too far with, but it was great. It was a great car. It was so much fun, and I'm gonna miss it dearly. But I think that pretty much wraps that up. Again, that's a door closed. That's, one part of my life shut off, which is, I think, a good thing, because I'm no longer paying £330 a month for a car, and on top of that, expensive insurance, and we have more money to ourselves now, so we can clear the issues out of my life one by one and replace them with better issues, which are easier to deal with. So probably won't make sense to you guys, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna conclude this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys got a bit more information out of that. Of course, of the rebrand and everything, people are gonna probably type down Frosty Fez one day and think, where the hell is this guy gone? Well, my name is now Lewis Rosa. I've also changed it on Instagram, and I'm more than likely going to try and change it on Snapchat as well, but I don't have Snapchat at the moment because I don't have a phone, because both my phones are broke, so I need to get around to fixing that as well. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long for you guys. I hope that it was informative. I hope it explained everything to you guys, and until next time, I've been Lewis, you've been awesome, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.